Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year if I haven't said this yet. I think I recorded already 2 videos and I haven't even said it, so apologies for that. But this new year has been actually pretty great. I've been at home, started my maternity leave, and doing things for the baby, around the house to get me comfortable. And that's what's keeping me occupied these days. Of course, taking it easy, seeing the doctor more times a week, seeing a couple other specialists, and trying to cook this baby as healthy as I can, really. So today I want to talk about some highs and lows of the past year. I just thought a nice lifestyle video on my channel is exactly what kind of video I want to see, to share my perspective of what 2017 brought to me. It brought me lots of highs. The biggest high, of course, is the baby, which I'll talk about near the end. And there's a couple changes in my life as well, absolutely, because as you grow as a person, you are changing as well, and some changes evolve what may not be there from what was there possibly the year before. So those are the type of things I want to talk about, and I'll just get right into it. I'm striving to be someone better than I was years prior, and in order to do that, I need to really think about what's important in my life, what's going to bring me happiness, and what's going to be a little more constant so that you can always rely on. Sometimes you come across people in your life that you may not talk to all the time, and that's okay. And then when you reconnect with them and start talking and start having a conversation, it's as if you had never stopped talking to that person. Those are the type of people that you should keep in your life, because there's no awkwardness, there's no what happened to you type of questions. They just understand your lifestyle, you understand them, people get busy, work gets in the way, lifestyle decisions also occur, life events also occur, and you can't always be at each other's fingertips, sending them a quick text even, because life happens, right? I've had to evaluate what is currently in my life that makes me happy, sad, just have despair, anxiety. Evaluating friendships, which would be my first topic. Some of the people in my life, unfortunately, aren't there anymore. And that's only because, like I said, I may just not talk to them every single day, but I keep constant communication here and there. And when I reconnect with them, or I text them 3 days from now, it's as if nothing has changed. So those people are still in my life. But what I'm referring to is you as well may even need to evaluate the current people in your life that haven't really been there for you when you needed them. And that is spending time with people that actually bring value to your life. Spending time with people that fill you with experiences, fill you with love, fill you with simply as happy to see them, hang out, doesn't matter. But as long as you are just evaluating people that are in your life that bring you happiness, are those that will remain in your life for years to come. And of course, people are changing all the time. You're changing, you're growing every day, that's for sure. You have a birthday every year, and your decisions in life that then make you think, is this really what you want? So of course, there's people that are in your life that may not be there to make you happy, may not be there to bring the joy out of you. And are they really there for you? Are they really there to share life moments with you? You gotta think about that. There came a time when I had to evaluate who's in my life. Do they bring value to my life? And if not, I needed to choose to talk to people, to be around people, to spend my energy on people that actually want to be a part of my life. Spending the time with people that want to be in your life is crucial and important, because life is so short. There are people that are no longer here with us this year. Unfortunately, that leads me to a next thing where people are not going to be in your life forever. And it's always best to cherish those that are taking initiative to be with you, taking the initiative to call you, to text you, to want to spend time with you, because time is the best gift you can give someone, because it is something you will never get back. Time is so precious. Spend time with your friends and loved ones, because time is something you will never get back. And if the person in your life is not someone you see yourself spending time with, then that may not be the right person in your life for you. As I was alluding to, is there are people in your life that are no longer here. Unfortunately, I've had that in my personal life. Things happen. Life happens. And it's unfortunate when people that are so good are no longer here with us. Because you miss them, because you love them, because you wish they were here enjoying 2018 with you, enjoying life events with you, but they're no longer here. So that was another low in the past year. Another low is also thinking if what you did with the reevaluation and confirming that the valuable people became invaluable over the past year is the right decision that you make. So questioning your motives, questioning your decisions. I unfortunately question my decisions sometimes, and I'm learning to not question them anymore because there's the reason why I did what I did, and there's a reason what happened when it happened. Like the quote says, everything happens for a reason, and I fully believe that. Let's move on to the highs, because the lows have just been to the point where I've discovered that I want to be around people that bring value, happiness into my life. I no longer want to be around negative energy. And it's not to say that you will never be around negative energy. I got to clarify that, because there are friends of friends or acquaintances of acquaintances, and you will come in contact with them. Absolutely. You will be in the same room as them, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to take that extra step to try to come to their level or to be more than courteous with them. Polite is always a nice thing to do with people, but you don't need to take that extra mile just to ensure that they are happy. You need to think about yourself. So that's one of my things. I'm going to think about myself. I am going to be a mom, and there are much more important priorities that come when you become a mom. And that's my number one thing for this year. Wife and mom are the most important things. As I said, I was going to talk about it at the end of the video, but since I started talking about it, one of the highs was finding out we were going to be parents this past year. It is at the very top of the list. We've been planning for this baby. We've been planning for a bit, but at the time that we wanted to conceive the baby, we did conceive, and we were very blessed to find out that I was pregnant and we were expecting a baby in the first quarter of 2018. We are so excited to become parents. Yes, there's a lot of anxiety that comes with it, as well as excitement overpowers anxiety more so than anything, I would say. It's something that will always be a part of my husband's and mine's life because of the changes that we did in the past 15 months. The next high is that we moved. We've been in this house for an entire year. Come December 2017, we made a lot of changes to the house within the year that we had the house. We built the deck. We also had the front walkway, DIY front walkway be done. We did a lot of things inside the house. The house is not even ready yet, but I can tell you that we did a lot in a year that most people probably don't do until like the first 5 years. We had a lot of life events that occurred, and family were coming, and we just wanted them to feel welcomed and with lots of space, and no one was crowding. So we did a lot of changes to the house. Another high leading into that is that we got to see my family from the States for the last 3 years in a row, and that was amazing. Since 2015, I hadn't seen my family before that. I want to say it was 6 years prior that I hadn't seen my family from the States. So my family as a whole, but I remember I did see my cousin when I did a business trip, and she met me, and we went to Disneyland in California in 2012. Or was it 2014? It was probably 2014. Regardless, we've had the privilege to see my family from the States since 2015, the year we got married, and Jordan met them for the very first time. I was so happy that my family is so welcoming, and they welcomed Jordan like as if he was part of the family since forever, since the beginning, because they are my blood relatives. They obviously trust my decisions of choosing Jordan as my life partner, as my husband, and they saw the connection we had. And just from the simple point that I chose him, they chose to be welcoming and engaging with him and making him feel like he's a part of the family from the very beginning. And to that, my family from the States, I love you. I've said it before, but I'll say it again. Thank you so much for doing that for him, because it made him feel welcomed, and now he wants to see you all the time. That's what family is all about. Blood is thicker than water, but of course, friends also fall into that category, because friends are the family that you choose. And unfortunately, when you lose a friend who you thought was family, then it does hurt. You learn to move on because you realize that that was a negative energy that did not need to be a part of your life. If you have friends that is just like blood family, then you're very fortunate. We are all fortunate to have those kind of people in our lives, and try to cherish those people. Try to be around them. Try to send a text even if it's 2 weeks time has gone by and it's like, oh, I need to just say hello, see how they're doing, because you never know what they're going through. You never know what's happening. My suggestion is simply that keep in contact with people that you cherish the most. And with family comes the start of our new family. The biggest high is, yes, we're going to be parents, but we are happy that this baby is coming in less than 2 months, and we will officially be parents in the first quarter of 2018. Yeah, we're very excited. We're already starting the nursery, buying some furniture. Ultimately, there were much more highs in the past year than there were lows. You always gotta talk about the lows because out of negativity brings you life lessons to make your life a better and positive one. And it's not to say that you will never speak to people again, which in some cases it happens, but you learn to build and put your energy, your personal energy, into things, into people that actually matter to you, that will bring value to your life, because life is so short and you don't know what tomorrow brings. Strive to be good to people, but also strive to stand up when you need to. Just like the movement that's going on right now. Don't keep quiet, and don't mistake quiet for shyness and weakness, because it is not. And don't mistake strong and bold and being outspoken for conceitedness, stuck up, because it is not. Sometimes the strongest are the weakest, and sometimes the weakest are the strongest. You have to see people for who they are. You have to value people for what they are. And if you choose that that person no longer brings you good energy, don't simply walk away. Talk to them if you can, or let them know in a different format that this simply isn't working out. I think the best thing I can leave this video is strive to be a better person. Look upon the highs, ride the high tides, learn from the mistakes, the life lessons that have come your way, because they are meant to be in your life for a reason, but don't dwell on them. Look towards this new year. It's gonna be the best year yet for my family, and we're looking forward to it. I hope you all had a good start of the year. And to that, I'll talk to you next time. Bye.